Hi everyone, I'm Rick Beato. On today's Everything Music, we're going to talk about sound mass. What it is, who used it, and how you can use it. Coming up next. The term sound mass, also called sound complex or tone shower, refers to a focus on the sonority, texture, and timbre within a sound rather than on the importance of individual pitches or voices. The traditional concept of a chord or vertical event is replaced by a shifting, iridescent fabric of sound. Sound mass is often associated with extended techniques, instrumental layering, clusters, interactive relationships of sound through the juxtaposition of attraction, repulsion, symmetrical projection, melodic discharge, or pulsating rhythmic unisons. The use of chords approaching timbres can be seen in the works by French composers Claude Debussy and Edgar Varèse, where they would fuse individual instrumental parts into one sound mass or ensemble timbre. Charles Ives and Henry Cowell also used this technique in the early 20th century, developed from the modernist tone clusters and spread to orchestral writing through their works in the mid-1950s and 60s. A famous example of sound mass technique is in the groundbreaking piece by Krzysztof Penderecki called Threnody to the Victims of Hiroshima. It was composed in 1960 for 52 string instruments. The piece is known as one of the premier orchestral works of the 20th century and can also be heard in the soundtrack of Stanley Kubrick's 1980 psychological horror film, The Shining. Let's check it out. Known for its terrifying beauty, this piece broke new ground in sound timbre through the use of tone clusters and unconventional string articulation techniques, including varying vibrato, slapped instruments, and playing on the tailpiece behind the bridge. The piece also uses a series of aleatoric figures, a technique of employing the element of chance to enhance the effect of increasing textural density and sonority. Here are some notational examples that Penderecki used to show more extensive and complex division of the strings. Another famous example of the sound mass technique is in the Northern Lights chord found in Ernst Krenek's Cantata for Wartime. Let's check it out. The 11-note chord represents the imagery of the icy and menacing northern lights. Through an interesting distribution of pitches entering at different times, fused with the sound of a suspended cymbal roll. Other examples of the use of sound mass can be found in Ligeti's Atmospheres and George Crumb's Microcosmos. So why should you care about sound mass? Like a true work of art, a fingerprint, or a geological formation, sound mass exists only as a single representation of a myriad of circumstances and forces that cannot be replicated. Its power resides in its unique and organic nature, imbued with human sensitivity, musicality, intelligence, and responsiveness, unfolding in each moment. Examples include the brilliant interplay that can be heard in some of Ornette Coleman's quartet improvisations, or in the symphonic, aleatoric, climactic peak of A Day in the Life by the Beatles. Powerful artistic beauty rendered in real time with all the artisanship and nuanced intelligence of the human musical being, interacting, responding, and creating. That's all for now. Please subscribe here to my Everything Music YouTube channel. If you're interested in the Beato book, you can go to my website at www.rickbeato.com. And remember to follow me on Instagram at rickbeato1. Thanks for watching.